Hey everybody, I'm Stephanie with Adventure Anderson County, and today we're back in Oak Ridge to learn more about the Manhattan Project and the influence that it had on our nation. Today we're at the American Museum of Science and Energy to learn all about what the museum has to offer.
We are here at the American Museum of Science and Energy, America's oldest science and energy museum. This museum was opened in 1949 when the gates of the city were opened at the completion of the Manhattan Project. And since that time, this museum has had the honor and privilege of talking about energy and science development that has influenced the globe from the 1940s until today. When you come into the American Museum of Science and Energy in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, the first thing you're going to enter into is the Manhattan Project area. And that talks about the initial threat of the Nazi regime developing nuclear weapons. From that area, we move into big science. When you talk about big science at the museum, we are talking about things on an intergalactic scale to an infinitesimal, super small nanoscale. That's the science we talk about, and that's what we'd love to share. All of your deep space missions come from isotopes powered and developed at Oak Ridge National Lab. Cancer treatments around the globe were originated through Oak Ridge National Lab technology. Every facet of life has some sort of component, and we like to share all of that at the museum. Once you move out of big science, energy leadership is our story. As a global leader of energy research and pioneering technology, Oak Ridge and this community has set the standard for research and scientific endeavors. Then we move into our environmental restoration area. When you have gigantic projects, sometimes they make problems. And Oak Ridge has led the way in environmental research and remediation on gigantic scales. One of my favorite exhibits at the museum is actually the 3D printed Willis Jeep. That Jeep is a symbol of an era and a time of people willing to make incredible sacrifices so that everybody would not have to sacrifice. One of the most impressive things about the American Museum of Science and Energy is not just our physical space, but this museum has an online capacity. We have a world-class podcast. We have educational classes. We have virtual online classes that can go anywhere in the country. Our mission is always to educate, inform, and hopefully, if we're lucky, inspire.